275 years. I mean, it's almost 3 centuries, right? And it's very hard to think about that. I mean, that's, what, 10 generations almost? You know, the people that have walked through this courthouse or this museum area, or even just the streets, the areas that we frequent now, and go into Chester or whatever, you see them in history books, right? And you see the stories everywhere. Since I've been in this area, and I grew up in Chesterfield after we moved here in the mid-70s, I've seen a lot of changes. The character has changed a lot. You know, the Richmond area, Chesterfield, has become like a larger place in terms of how much is brought here, in terms of cosmopolitan influences, international influences, and you know, growth in terms of seeing a lot more that's accessible for us. You know, it just seems like the world is a little bit smaller and Chesterfield is a bigger part of it. I have a heritage as a new American, and I saw more and more people that, you know, aren't the traditional folks who were in Chesterfield, you know, coming here and making their lives here and putting down roots. And it was an opportunity to change the way Chesterfield is viewed not only by them, but is viewed by others outside of Chesterfield and Virginia. You know, I think exploring what Chesterfield was, you know, how it was created, you know, the mines and all the other things that were here before, is important to know, right? And important to know how the area came to be, how important it became in terms of supporting Richmond as the capital. I think the future of Chesterfield is being a welcoming place where we are embracing those who want a place to belong. Wonderful place to live, great schools, great amenities, you know, all the shopping that you could want. But it's also a great place to look at how we fit into the larger scope in the world, because, you know, our neighbors are not just people in another county, another state. You know, we are more of a global community now. And I think Chesterfield has an opportunity to find its place in this global community. And I think the sooner we embrace that, the better we'll be. You may not have been here when it started, but you have a role moving forward, right? And understanding the history of Chesterfield and what it was like, its role, is important to see how far we've come and how far we can go.